guys okay?
Hi, yeah, are you okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, no problem. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. We just want to introduce ourselves to start with. So I'm
Okay.
Martha.
And I'm Catherine.
Hi, I'm Ameerah.
Hi. So we're both members of the Sketchbook team, as you probably know, and we just want to have a chat with you about your practice.
Yeah.
So could you tell us your name and a little bit about your practice and what course you're on?
Yeah, so my name is Ameerah Dawood, well, like Mira for short. And I've just graduated from Textiles and Practice, but I'm definitely not a commercial textile designer. I specialise in print, but I think I've just used those skills to go more into fine art, definitely. So that's what I've been working on and working towards being freelance, kind of bridging the textile world and the fine art world, I guess. That's my USP, I guess, bridging textiles and fine art.
That's really cool. So you entered your book into the Sketchbook as an art piece category. And it was about like finding peace in nature and like the connections between sound and movement. So we just wanted to see like if you could explain what you'd done and why you'd entered.
Yeah, so basically for me the best way to illustrate what I was trying to get across was finding some way to directly show the correlation between my response to the sounds through drawing and the actual thing I was responding to. So I went out and I spent loads of time filming, collecting some really serene scenes, things that are just really clean and calm, somewhere you'd really find peace. And then I kind of made compilations of these 3 different places, and I would just draw and listen and draw and listen. And because I do a lot of drawing on my iPad, I could take the drawings that I'd done and put them with the scenes, and it just made such a beautiful connection. It was kind of an art piece on its own. I found as I was making it, it was just really therapeutic to watch and listen and see the drawing connected to the sound, and it just worked so beautifully. So I did a few short clips and I realized I was really onto something, and it was really its own piece on its own. So I just ended up making like a full sketchbook of it, I guess, and how to show that correlation. And then that's what I handed in for my work as well. So it turned out really nicely. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
So we wanted to ask as well, like, do you think the sketchbook sort of like as a way of recording is important to you, or I don't know, what's your take on that?
I think so, because I know for me personally, there's a lot of discussion kind of internally and with friends and other colleagues as well, that the final art piece or the final piece is never the full product. The whole story and the depth and all the little idiosyncrasies that go along with it is part of that whole thing. So the sketchbook, in whatever way, shape or form, I think is just such a important part of that final thing, or even some kind of understanding. And I think as creatives, a sketchbook is our way to show that, because it's visual. It's visual, definitely. It's creative, and even in that you can interpret your story that led you up to your final piece. And as I've seen through my own, it can become a piece in itself. And as we've seen through the sketchbook competition, like I was looking at all the entries, and something that someone would just consider a work in progress or a little scribble is just so beautiful. And I love that. It's so important, I think. So important.
So we had a panel of judges from the School of Art to choose a category winner, and we're happy to say that your sketchbook is an art piece won.
Oh, thank you so much. That's
well done.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm so grateful. Thank you.
So you've won a £60 Cass Art voucher.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. That's so because it was so unusual. I didn't think it would get anywhere. Thank you.
Well, we thought we'd read some of the judges' comments.
Okay, that's great.
As to why you've won.
Yeah, so they kind of agreed with what you said, is that it's like an art piece in its own right,
Mm.
and they thought it would really suit like an exhibition, like a gallery space.
Yeah.
So they said it really stood out and it really worked for the category you entered it
Oh,
into.
thanks.
So that's just
Thank you.
why you deserve to win.
Oh, thank you so much. That's great.
Yeah, so if it's okay with you, we're going to put this chat on Instagram and share
Yeah.
it with
Yeah.
our audience.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you've said some really interesting things about the sketchbook, so
Oh, thank you.
you're welcome.
I really like this piece on its own, and I think when I was doing it, I think I prefer that to some of my final work
Yeah,
because it just really properly shows what I'm trying to do. And I think the sketchbook competition shows that kind of stuff, that the sketchbook can sometimes be so neglected, but if you really utilize it and go back and look at it and see how you can piece things together, sometimes it's more interesting than what you were working towards.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It really is. But oh no, thank you so much. That's so nice.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, thank you for
Thank you.
chatting with us. We
No
hope you have a
problem.
really good rest of your day.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing what you do next.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I hope you're all well and staying safe and trying to keep
you too.
entertained. Thank you. Thank you so
I
much.
think that's everything from us. So, bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
See you.